Hello everybody and welcome back to Oakbridge Farm and to the final episode of this series, which is, well, really quite exciting to see where we end up with. So I have leased, it seemed to be the only one that we could go for, the New Holland forage harvester, which I've just crashed. It's the only one that comes with the poplar header. So we are going to get this going in here, and this is going to be the first job of the day, is to try get this poplar done. It has always been for me what we would do at the end of the season, hopefully on make the most amount of money. So you will see that we have now moved into December, so that's why I presume the bank balance would have gone up a little bit for us, but we can now hopefully get into here and do the first bit of poplar harvesting. Let's try not get caught on the gate, which we're doing. It's still filling though, so we should just be able to follow behind like so, and depending on how quickly this fills up, we can go and get the TARDIS trailer, which should hopefully make things that little bit easier. But at the minute it's filling relatively slowly, but anyways, let's keep going and just see what happens. What I may do is just speed up how fast that forage harvester goes, because if it's only going 5 miles an hour for the duration of this, we're going to be here for a very, very long time. Store bales it is. That's giving us the best price at the minute for wood chips, which I think it's this one just in front of us. So our first load, 59,400 litres. If we just pull into here, we'll see how much we will get paid. I'm hoping for quite a fair bit, because I know wood chips are very lucrative in 25, which is a complete role reversal, because I think they were one of the worst and silage was one of the best. Now I think wood chips is one of the best and silage is one of the worst. Whoa! So it's £100,000 per lorry load that we do, and we haven't even finished on the headlands yet. So we'll just pull into the field and we'll leave this here for now, just so that we're not doing it'll be one mega time lapse if we were just doing this. And let's go through to this. We want this truck. We're going to return this slurry tanker, so that can go, and we'll get this to our flatbed and we can start loading up. We may go and load all our bales up and get them sold. So we start at the furthest away stack and pull up alongside. Let's go. I think it's Shift R if I remember rightly. Okay, we've almost filled the trailer with that. It could be that we're looking at 3 loads doing it, doing them 3 high. I wouldn't want them to be any higher though, because I know we've tried higher and they don't travel very well. It's too well. One, it's too top heavy, and secondly, when you're going down these roads, you're just hitting trees left, right, and centre. You know, anything that's overhanging above sort of the cab height. But we should get another 6, 9, 10, 11 maybe onto here. So we may just clear this right-hand stack. Brilliant. So we have on board 296,431 litres of straw. So now let's find the best place to go sell these. So straw, am I being very... Why is it not... Oh, is it up here? Straw. So the best place for straw is Sell Everything container. I'm not going to go to there because we go there a lot. Well, we will do to sell everything else. Right, back down the bottom, here we go. What I believe is the last lot of bales, and it's in typical fashion. Whenever you bale a field and you go gather bales up, there's always one left that you can't fit on, and it was the same with auto loading these on. There just so happened to be the one left that we couldn't get on, so we had to throw it up on top. So we are now at £5.8 million, so doing very, very well for ourselves. So I think the next job is we will go and we'll have a look at selling the sheep. That may be not a bad idea. But whilst we're also here, I'll just stop. If we go to our productions, we need to make sure everything is on selling. So they're all selling. The dairy, buffalo mozzarella, is that out? Buffalo milk's out. Ooh. So let's go. Mozzarella, change output, selling. What else have we got in here? Cheese. So the cheese can sell. The bottled goat's milk can sell. So that's that one done. I think everything on here should be selling bar honey. We're not doing any honey, so that's fine. Feeding station. Sorry, there's a fly. I just realised I blew straight down the microphone. Olive oil. Sell. We have some sunflower oil in there, so we can sell that. Sawmill, there's nothing but wood chips, but we'll have to just try and get that out if we can. And the spinnery, we have fabric, so let's just change that to selling, that to selling, and that to selling. Right, we'll get this back to the yard and we will we'll bring you back when we are ready to sell some sheep. I would say this sheep enclosure has been a big part of what... Oh, there's a bale there that's not going to be used, but it doesn't matter. Has been a big part of our success because we've gone... I think the standard is you can maybe get to 90 sheep. Here we've got 556. So let's go to here. Let's sell. So there's 30,800 for them. We go for these ones, 160, nearly 169,000 for them, and it'll be the same for these as well. 237. That's taken us up to 6.25 million almost. That's ridiculous. What are the goats going to fetch us? We might as well go have a look at the goats, considering we're here. They've been something quite nice just to have in the background. It's a lovely little field that we did. Obviously, we had to landscape a fair bit around this and put that gate in to try and make it realistic that they couldn't get out. but it's a lovely the perfect little area for them. So we've got one. And then these ones, 70, 26,000, and then this 70, 61,000. So the age really does make a huge difference. But right, we will hop back to here, and I think we should try get another trailer load of wood chips from here, and then we'll go to the sawmill, get what's left in there, and then it'll be selling all pallets and so on. Money we get. So it was about £100,000 last time. Let's see if the price has gone down because we've supplied a big trailer load of wood chips. 30%, 20, 10, done. So yeah, it's another £100,000. What we'll do is we'll do the same again. We will take this back to the field and we'll just leave it there, and we'll jump into the other wagon and we'll just quickly go gather up all our products. We won't do that in a time lapse, we'll just jump cut from getting into that wagon and gathering everything up. So first job, let's get this load of fabric. So this was the first spinnery that we bought. Obviously it's the FS22 model, which was very, very handy because it was more affordable getting this one than the 25 version. Right, so if we load them up, we can then flick around here. Oh, hold on, is this where there's going to be more spawn, or did I manage to sell them all? Can't remember. So if we now pull to here, same again, load them, and we want to gather up these ones that are on the outside. You can tell we're just driven in the field. Look at all the mud we're traipsing around everywhere. It's probably a good thing we're leaving soon, because then we don't have to tidy it all up. So all them on, and then back down this side again, like so. Oh, we weren't far enough forward. So let's get these ones, and I'll just continue to gather these up. So not everything will sell here, but we'll get a good price for what does. So let's take the straps off and pull through. So there's 165,000. We put the straps back on. Let's find out where fabric can go. So we go down to F, fabric. Oh, we're getting a rubbish price for it, but doesn't matter. Farmers market, I think, yes, is down there. So we'll spin round and we'll see at the farmers market when we sell this. So we'll get this sold. So this should hopefully be another 100. Whoa, a lot more than what I thought. 178,000 pounds there. That's coming, and it's just taken us over into 7 million. This is looking like we could very well break 10 million here if we're lucky. But whilst we are this way, I am going to just nip to the oil mill, grab the olive oil, and I'll see you back at the farmers market where we're going to be selling that. I don't think our trailer is big enough for this olive oil that we're taking here. And there is another 25,000 almost. And I think that could be all of our pallets now sold that needs to be. So we will just have a quick look on the time-saving stock check. It could be the odd one that we've missed here and there, but I don't think that really matters too much. So we go on to here, so there's still 842,000 worth of stuff. So when your lettuce, that should be, we'll set the greenhouses to sell that. So there's one bale of hay, I'm not too fussed about that. Goat's milk and bottled goat's milk, that's everything that's in the dairy, so we won't be able to get hold of, or I don't think, so greenhouses, lettuce selling, so that's already selling, they're still, I've still got those going, so we can just deactivate them now. Lettuce, deactivate, dairy, so goat's milk bottled, yeah, so we've still got 19,000 litres of goat's milk in there, which I don't think we can get out. But anyways, it doesn't matter, it's in there and it'll be sold. So just very quickly back to here, so trailer, that's in the dairy, so that'll be sold shortly. Eggs, that's in the kiosk, so we can sell, well, we'll take this into this yard here and we will go and sell all our chickens, because I don't think we need them anymore. So let's just pull into here, because I don't know how much we need this truck and trailer, so we'll turn it off. And whilst we've got the animal distribution shed over there, it will just take these last few products hopefully and then sell them for us. Where is the animal dialogue box? Have I just gone straight past it? Yeah. So it's going to here, chickens 3. £5,000, I'll take that. That isn't bad at all. How much are these ones going to be? 5,000 again. Oh, so we can only sell 250 at a time. So it's £7,000 for 350 chickens. So we've made £14,000 just there alone, and I think we bought them all as chicks. So of all the eggs they've made, they've still made us a little bit of money. So once again, we will get back into here and we will do another load of wood chips. Hopefully it may very well be the last load of wood chips to do, and then we'll look at selling and getting rid of all our grain, which there's a fair bit of that left to do. Now, so I think we have 500 litres left of space in here. No, we didn't. Oh, we've finished there. That was almost made to measure, but it is definitely enough for me. So we will go and return these both. So now we have no more leased items, and whilst we're here, we'll also sell. Okay, we can't sell until we. I even thought about this as well, but I completely forgot. We can't sell until we remove that bit I think that bit and the gate. I think that's all I put in. So construction, not construction, cell. Okay, so we'll probably have to take a bit more out. I must have put more in than what I thought I had done. So fence, cell. Oh, there's a little bit there that I put in, isn't there? So there's that bit, and then that bit. That's what I want to sell, and I want to sell that bit. Right, surely that's everything I put in for that gateway. Yes. So we'll sell that another piece of land off, and we will get ourselves up to the store and sell this last load of wood chips. So the last load here. Let's pull on and sell this. And let's just see how much we're going to make. So this should be another 100-odd thousand into the bank account. 20%, 10, 91, 101, yeah, 101 and a bit thousand there for us. So let's go on to here and on to what we own. So tractors, I don't think we need the John Deere no more, so we can get rid of that. We don't need the telehandler no more, so that can go. The forklift is staying because that's the stores, is that. Trailers, they can stay at the moment because some of them have olives in. We've got 2 pressure washers. We might as well sell these, get our money back for them. They're really expensive as steam cleaners, like. So let's now go. Our trailers, we have this trailer can be sold. The Crampy can be sold. We need to keep the 2 Red Rock trailers. This can now be sold. So let's go find the Deutz-Fahr, and we will go put the Lizard TARDIS trailer on, because then we can. I think it's 200,000 litres we can put in. So I have just gone and bought another one. So I thought at least we can do 2 loads in one go. And if we've got too much of one crop type, at least we've got another trailer to go into. So I don't know what's in this silo. So if we go to here, there's no wheat. There's barley, but I don't think I've got any more barley elsewhere. So I'll put canola into the front. I don't mind leaving that little bit of barley. This is going to take a bit of time to load up, especially at that other silo. There's a couple 100,000 litres in there. So that's for the canola, which we can top up, I think, from our other silo. So sorghum, here we go. 100 and right, I'm going to have to pause this and bring you back once we've got it all. So we are now full of sorghum, so 143,000 litres, and the trailer is only 71% full, so I'll take that all day long. We just need to go to the other farm now to fill up this, the first trailer, fill it up with the leftover canola that we have. So if we just pull under here, we should just be able to press R and it would start filling straight away. Oh, it takes us straight to canola anyways. So if we have another look on here, so there's wheat, sunflowers, and we've got quite a fair bit. So we've got wheat and sunflowers we can do in a load, and linseed and oats in another load. So I think they'll all go down to the same. So once this is full, we'll just jump cut to empty, jump cut down to this bottom, and then when we do the next 2, we can do another time lapse. I am just very conscious that there'll be a lot of time lapses in this episode, and I want to try make it so it doesn't go past sort of 40 minutes. That would be my goal anyways. So let's tip the canola, and can we get the sorghum to tip at the same time? Maybe? Nope. Okay, we can't do that. We'll do the sorghum now, and then maybe if we reverse backwards, we may be able to do the canola. No, that's really annoying. Okay, we'll just have to do it like this. Okay, so we don't need to jump cut that because it empties at a phenomenal speed. So the sorghum has brought in 225,000, well 250,000 with the environmental score as well. So what's left of the canola, which is 43,000 litres. I can't remember what the first lot went for because I wasn't watching. I was trying to get both trailers into the trig at the same time. So there's 90. So there's 100,000 there. Now we'll bob back and we'll load up with some more of our crops. So I don't know what we have left in that other silo, but that shouldn't matter too much. Let's pull into here. And sunflowers, so there's 31,000 litres of sunflowers there, so I think that must be it all when it eventually wants to fill, and then we'll see what we have left to go into the back trailer. Like I say, this is where there could be some sunflowers here and some at the other yard. I don't quite know. So let's flick through here. Linseed, 85,000 litres. So there's a load of linseed at the other yard, and we've got all the sunflowers. And I think the wheat may be at the other yard as well. Of all the times for OBS to decide to go down, it decided to go down when trying to get these olives. Well, once I'd connected the two trailers of olives together to go and sell them. So unfortunately we are going to miss out on the selling of the remainder of our trailers and tractors, I think. But anyways, so we've got this, we've taken this up to the store now, and we're dropping off the remainder of our olives, and that I think is all we did have left. And we will see now that the final total on before we lost everything was 8.9 million. So I'm hoping that if we do go now and sell this, what have I done there? Sell the tractor and sell the trailer, we're not too far away from where we were. So we're ending now on 8.6 million. I would like to just say thank you very much to everyone who has watched, liked and subscribed, and I hope you've enjoyed it. And I very much look forward to seeing you all in Saxlington, hopefully. Bye for now.